Okay, all you super fans out there, Phoenix Fan Fusion is this weekend, and we're going to get all the details next with the cast of the Pop Culture Junkie podcast. It's a mouthful, and it's going to be fun. Keep it right here. It's the Arizona Daily Mix on AZTV 7.
Hey, the Pop Culture Junkie podcast is currently in its third season, and they stopped by to the Mix to talk about their upcoming podcast and how you can see them in person this weekend at Fan Fusion. All right, they are the group that has the pulse on the pop culture. Is the Pop Culture Junkies, who I had a chance actually to sit in with, not for 1 hour, but 7 hours.
Yeah, we're like besties.
We are. But this podcast is awesome, and they're going to be actually coming up this weekend at
Phoenix Fan Fusion.
There you go. All right, let's introduce everybody. We'll start down here.
I'm Nicole. I'm Haley.
I'm Alex.
I'm Shauna.
So, and what's really cool is that you guys talk everything. Everything's pop culture pretty much, but you guys bring it in a way that pretty much, how can I say this, where it makes sense to all of us. Is that, I'm trying to
It's accessible to a lot of different people, yeah, for sure.
And go
Pop
ahead.
culture is just so wide.
Right.
It's such a wide variety. I mean, you were there recently. Like, how was it? Like for you?
It was awesome because we just threw something into the middle of the table and we all just took off with it, and everybody had their different perspectives of it. And that's what I like about this is that culture, and especially pop culture, means different things to each people differently. And you guys as a group kind of like answer that for all the different areas, which is really nice. And recently you guys had Samuel Jackson.
Yes.
Yeah, right now we're doing Samuel Jackson 101, and we're kind of doing a deep dive into some of his greatest hits, and it's been fun for us to break down these movies like Shaft and
Snakes on a Plane.
Yeah.
Exactly,
Classic.
Yeah.
And what's really neat is that some of the things you guys talk about, because there are generation gaps and gender gaps with the group, it gets very interesting how it all works, but it all ties together. I love when we talked, especially as we were saying what the future of television is going to be, what's happening here. We got into social media, was really nice. You got into, of course, the deep part of what we're seeing happening in culture. You pretty much sat there.
Yeah. Kind of like right now.
He's the pretty face.
What I do, he takes it all in, and all of a sudden, he jumps out. Yeah. And then, of course, no censor. That's it right there. But that's so great about this. So let's get how this all come about. How did you guys all come together?
We all auditioned for it, truly. Just kind of saw that our producers were looking to make a podcast about pop culture, years ago now. And it was me and Nicole originally, and then Haley and Alex joined us later, and it's just the perfect vibe. We all bring in different things. We all have different interests, but we can communicate well with each other and just make it a lot of fun.
Yeah, and the following's amazing because it's starting to pick up more and more. And so this weekend, as we said, you're going to be over at Fan Fusion.
Yeah.
It's time for everybody to get up there and see you all three in person because I've been hearing your voices. But my understanding that you guys might not be there in person. So I hear you guys are maybe going to be somebody else because that's what Fan Fusion's all about, right?
Yeah, I might be Harley Quinn, so
Who knows?
if you're looking for me, like, you might not find me. Just saying.
We are going to be cosplaying on Saturday. We're going to be there on Friday and Saturday. Friday is 1:30 p.m. and we're going to be recording a live podcast. So come and check us out for that experience. And then Saturday at 6 p.m. we're going to be doing pop culture trivia. So if you feel like you can beat us or join us in some pop culture knowledge.
Yeah.
And win some prizes.
Yeah, prizes.
Let's explain a little bit about what pop culture is, because we just said it could be an array of different things. And I think some people think it's an era. Some people think it's back in the 60s or 70s. That was pop culture. But not really. We're starting to see now as we talk Marvel, we talk DC, we talk different things going on. So what is now pop culture?
I personally feel like it's what you make it, what you connect with. And, we find ourselves talking about a lot of the different things, but also combining it and kind of seeing how it's the same thing. So, maybe there was like an era where pop culture was a little different, where access to pop culture was a little different, and now it's a lot more accessible. People can be more creative, and I think that's what really is, I think, what's so great about pop culture now is that people can really be independent and like individuals and just share.
And I gotta say, our conversation that we did not have one, but we had two. Got really deep, got into some stuff. Also, I gave away some secrets. If you really want to listen to some secrets, you want to listen. I think I've been invited back to tell some more secrets.
Absolutely.
Peel back the curtain on Brad Perry.
This Brad is not the same Brad. Let me tell you.
For some reason, I don't know how we went from pop culture to me in Vegas at all.
It's party, Brad.
That Bon Jovi story.
That Bon Jovi, yeah, right? Or the other one. Anyway, so you got to listen to them, which is really great.
I mean, that Sam Jackson story too.
Oh, well, yeah. I got some more too. So we just touched upon it now.
Episode 3.
Yeah,
There
now
we
that
go.
I got to know you all and I know what we were, because we were also told to like be very respectful, but then that just went out the window. So, that's what
It usually does.
It does go out the window. That's what's so great about listening to them, but their input's so amazing. So, all right. So let's remind people, first of all, what time this weekend they can find you over at the Fan Fusion.
Yep, so 1:30 p.m. on Friday, and that is at Phoenix Fan Fusion, the downtown Phoenix Convention Center, and 6 p.m. on Saturday, same time or same place, Phoenix Fan Fusion Convention Center.
There you go. And then, of course, I'm going to have you tell them where they can find Pop Culture Junkies on podcast.
You can find the Pop Culture Junkies anywhere you listen to podcasts at Pop Culture Junkies. You can find us on Instagram at pop.culturejunkie. You can find us, what's the Twitter?
On our website, Pop Culture.
Okay, you can find on our website at popculturejunkie.com, where you can find all of our social media handles there.
And that's how this podcast goes. What are we doing? You didn't know? Okay. So, thank you everyone for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Thank you. So, all right, there you go. Got to check them out. Pop Culture Junkies.